Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome everyone to the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the opening round of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, before we get out into all the action, just a few words on TPC Scottsdale.
Chaos, mayhem. It is the greatest show on grass. It's just, I mean, basically the town of Scottsdale is having a party for 125,000 of the closest friends and invited, 75 golfers to show up and be a part of it. I mean, how better can you describe TPC Scottsdale than that? It's more about what's going on outside the ropes than what's going on inside the ropes most days. And I gotta say, I love playing here. I think it's a blast, but boy, oh boy, these folks, they come to show you exactly how much fun they're having outside the ropes.
Let's get down to the first hole. Before we get into today's action, I'm getting some word that there's a rivalry brewing between Will Zalatoris and our featured player. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, you have heard correctly. There have been texts, phone calls, many exchanges in the lead up to this matchup between the featured player and Will Zalatoris. Things are getting pretty tense down here. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out today.
Cheers, Henny. I appreciate the insight. I'll be interested to see how our featured player fares against the likes of William Zalatoris. Now lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke. Great speed. Get there. Yes, what a putt. And currently they're in second place in this event. Let's head to the second hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Rich, and your thoughts on the tee shot?
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left than you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot all in all.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Rich, step one complete, ball in the middle of the fairway. What's the player looking at now?
Well, second shot playing down the slope, probably about 3 or 4 yards, depending on how far back they are off of a down slope. So they can probably take almost a half a club less than they normally would. And depending where that flag is at, they can go either hunting or they can kind of play a little bit safer when they tuck it over on the right-hand side.
Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. This would be a great up and down. this putt for par here. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
That's come off the blade beautifully. Starting to work its way towards the cup. And makes it. What a bomb. They find themselves in a share of third on the leaderboard. Well, Rich, always love standing on the tee here at 3. You feel like you can get after this golf hole.
Yeah, you're going to stand on this tee box, and it's just full systems go. If you miss the bunker on the left or the rough on the right, it's just going to hit in the middle of that fairway and just roll, baby, roll. Second shot would be pretty simple.
Well, that'll work there. An outstanding performer with already 5 wins under their belt. Getting ready to play their third. Well, this would be a big birdie here. A good putt to make. Henny's down there. You got a read?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Ooh. A par putt awaits. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 1 under for the event. Well, hopefully coming off the back of a birdie, Rich, we find ourselves on the first short hole of the day, the 4th.
Yeah, tough little par 3, though. That green sits up above the teeing area just a little bit, and the green chases away from the players as well. It's really tough to get it super close. Finding the green, not a problem.
Going with the 5-iron here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. And now this. to move into a tie for third place. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. So close.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Easy par, that. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Rich standing on the fifth tee. No real sight lines. Just get up there and strike one down the middle.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Oh, that was pure. This shot from 120 yards. 2 strokes off the lead.
This might be a bit too much club.
Oh, well played. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
Come on. Yeah, that's one of those putts you're happy to walk after. Did everything but go down. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Okay, the 6th tee shot, Rich, at TPC Scottsdale, visually quite intimidating.
Your eyes are drawn to those 3 bunkers down the left-hand side, Luke, but you got to bring the heat. You got to hit a big tee shot to get it over all of them.
And tee shot looks pretty good. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Oh, this one's looking good from the sand.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Okay, so ball in the fairway off the tee here at 6. Rich, are the players looking to get after this whole location?
Just one difficult pin position, top right on this green. Other than that, most everything is flat, and this is definitely a great birdie opportunity.
Putting for birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's going to start tracking straight, and then it's just going to move slightly right on them.
This looks pretty tiny, this. This has got some intent.
Looking nice.
Wow, what a putt. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The second par 3 on the front nine's longer, 7th hole, Rich.
This is so difficult. I'm even laughing, remembering when I played it years ago. Finding this green is nearly impossible. It still gives me the heebie-jeebies. You got to hit a long iron, towering at long iron, and see if you can't get to land soft enough to hold this green.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
This one looks to be a big bender. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's head to the 8th hole and the tee shot on this par 4, Rich.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. That's the right option. Put it back in play. That might be one club too many. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
It's going to go down the hill and to the left. Let's see how they do.
That's a good looking putt, that. That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. And this one will be for bogey. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Here we are on the tee at the par 4 9th, and is driver necessary?
Driver is not necessary unless you can hit that power fade and get it past that bunker. But if you can't, just take out a 3-wood, find the widest part of the fairway.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. This shot from the first cut of rough.
Showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
And that performance will take them to 3 under.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, here we are on the tee at 11, Rich, and you start to get a little tense on the tee.
When you stand on this tee, you better have a very clear vision of exactly what kind of shot you're going to play out into this fairway, because that water on the left, it's going to distract you a lot. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Going with the 7. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Has it got enough pace?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Just a short putt remaining here. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Bale left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Good shot there.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
They're just 6 feet to the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The tee shot here at 13 doesn't look as comfortable as you'd want from par 5.
It's not, but still, it's a par 5. If you find the fairway any place, you're going for it into.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Sitting at -4. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Time to turn our attention to Will Zalatoris, 5 strokes behind our leader. Okay, time to return to the action. A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Henny, what have they got in front of them for this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. A relatively good putt from that distance.
And this putt for first place on the leaderboard. That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now they are leading this tournament. Standing on the tee at 14, that bunker is more a visual sightline than anything else.
Most definitely. I think you want to take it just on the right edge of that and just go ahead and tee it high and let it fly, my friend. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Needs this to kick a bit left. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. An opportunity to make a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. They're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard. There's fewer tee shots here at TPC Scottsdale, as intimidating as this one here at 15.
this is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in two.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. That's going to find the water, sadly. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely. Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
They had a tough first putt right there with all kinds of break on it. Still little work left to make their bogey.
And a bit of a setback there. They are now sitting at 4 under for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Rich, we're now finding ourselves inside the Coliseum of the 16th hole, the stadium hole. It is the coolest hole in golf, isn't it?
I would just love to sit there and hit it close in that green and just give it the full Rusty Crowe. Are you not entertained?
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Second shot here on the 16th. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. Six feet remaining to the cup.
This for par.
Currently at -4 for the round. All right, here we are at 17. What a wonderful short par 4.
It is. It gives you all the excitement, I think, of any other hole out on the golf course. But you can make an eagle pretty quick, or you can make a 5 or a 6 or a 7 even. This has seen it all throughout the years. The one place you can't miss it is left in the water off the tee. Bail out to the right and lean on your short game.
That's heading for the fairway. Not a bad effort there. They're on the green with a chance to hold the putt. Well, you can't blame them, Rich. I'd have a look at that again if I hit it. This now for a share of the lead. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
This putt's going to go uphill, break left to right.
I like the pace on this putt. Tracking. Oh, that's so cruel. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard. And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field. All right, Rich, we've made it onto the tee here at 18, the final hole, but there's still plenty of work ahead.
Yeah, unless you're flying it somewhere in the neighborhood about 310, you're not going to clear the water, so you got to bail out to the right and avoid those deep bunkers. But even if you can clear the water, you got those church pew bunkers down the left-hand side. They're going to see a lot of action, and those are nasty. This is a really, really good driving hole.
From around 170 yards here.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Okay, that'll work. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Looking good.
This one's got some momentum to it.
Oh, you did not.
This is an attempt for par to be a good way to finish off the day. And that is the end of their round. "36 holes on the books." Not their best play, Rich Beam, but I tell you what, they've got to be happy with simply getting through to the weekend.
Yeah, sometimes you just have weeks like this where you just try and scrap your way through. You make the cut, and all of a sudden you go out tomorrow morning, you find something, you post yourself a good number on Saturday. The sky's the limit from there, Luke.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you as we get things underway here on 2K Sports. Our leader sits at -8. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Okay, their first drive is away. Let's see what they're able to produce out here today. Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
Has all the momentum in the world going their way. Let's see what they've got.
They're feeling like they have to club up here.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
Sneaky driving hole here, Luke. You got some bunkers on the right-hand side that you can't quite make out, and you got a little bit more room down the left-hand side. Most players will bail it to left, though. You find that rough. It makes that second shot just a little bit more difficult.
What a drive. Look at that.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Yeah, this is going to airmail the flag.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently sitting at 4 under par. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey, Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Oh, tee it high and let it fly, my friend. You know, you got to take a chance on bombing it out there. Even if you hit in the fairway bunker, even to the right in the rough, or even further right into that washout area, it'll just be a layup and a short third shot. You find the center of the fairway, that thing can scamper out there, and you get a short second shot in. This is a definite risk versus reward par 5.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
18 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Looking good.
Like the look of this.
Yahtzee!
And they currently have a share of 13th place on the leaderboard.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 3.
Yeah, distance control is super important here. You got bunkers left and right and short as well. You got to hit it the right distance as this green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot even tougher.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Playing within their comfort zone there. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Ooh. A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo absolutely tattooed that one.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. This shot is about 140 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Going with the pitching wedge here. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. John, you've got a pretty good read on this by the looks of it. What are they facing with this putt?
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
Well done. Take the birdie. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Well, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that.
Nice out the rough here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
And take a look at the leaderboard, and Sam Burns currently occupies top spot. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's a good-looking shot there. A birdie putt awaits. John, have you got a read on this one?
If this does anything, I think it'll move a little bit to the left.
This one's looking good.
And that will move them to 8 under par. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Oh, that was flushed. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And that one has found the surface, but they've still got some work to do to get it down from there. 13 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here. starting this one way out to the left. Watch this break.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
And that should secure the par on this one. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Unless they have a perfect number to carry that bunker, I think you see a lot of players just lay back with a 3-wood, widen that fairway out. You're still going to have just a short iron for your second.
Great shot. Sitting at 8 under. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, they say fortune favours the brave, but that was brilliant. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. We've got Sam Burns in the lead as we head to the next hole. Time to face a par 4 now.
Luke, you can take 3-wood out to the left and play it safe, or you can take driver out and try and clear all those bunkers out to the right and just have a kick-in second shot. 8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Oh, you can see it in their eyes, Rich. They're looking to go back-to-back here. A big chance on the back 9 on Sunday.
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
And that will end up on the green, but they've still got some work to do. This putt to get to double digits under the card. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It's looking like this one's going to break pretty hard to the right.
Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
You better have a clear understanding of what shot you're going to hit here. You can't be indecisive on this tee shot or it will end up left.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt? Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
That one went a fair bit distance by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. They're currently in a tie for third. You've arrived at the 12th, a par 3. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Oh, that one looked pretty good off the blade, and it's looking pretty good on the green too. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
It's a tee shot, Luke, that you're not afraid of, but still there's danger both left and right if you're not careful. But listen, these guys love this tee shot, and when you love a tee shot, you usually perform.
Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Five wins so far this season. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Oh, what a putt. And that great play has confirmed they now hold the top spot alone in this tournament. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Coming off an eagle at the last, momentum on their side for this player.
That one's heading down Broadway. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards. Navigated that bunker beautifully on that shot. Now the putt is out.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
Oh, great swing there. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Standing here in the centre of the fairway on 15, you feel like you've achieved something getting a tee ball in play. But now you're set up with a real challenge here in this risk-reward nature.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my third, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this second shot.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Nice line. That's well holed. Now 15 under the card, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Here's another opportunity for the crowd to go berserk. What a shot. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
They've got a great look for birdie.
So close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Here we are at the 17th tee.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Beautiful swing there. Wow, Rich, that's impressive.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. The start of this one out on a pretty good line.
Yeah, nice job. Did all they could.
This putt coming up is for birdie. The putt goes down and they're extending their lead. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Could not be more perfect.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
thing of beauty right there. A thing of beauty.
I don't think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
They have this putt to finish their round with the clubhouse lead. They've been able to hold the putt and get the clubhouse lead. That's good golf. Well played. But now here's the nervous wait for the rest of the field as they look to finish up their rounds. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.